Welcome to quarter two, everybody. The camera just fell when we were there. Uh, Episode four, quarter two, Atlanta 7, Cincinnati 14, although we are in Cincinnati, in Atlanta, so it's 14-7. Yeah. I do want to mention before we get started that there is construction going on our road outside, so you might hear that. Possibly, I don't know how far along they are. It was very loud a few minutes ago, but it's quiet now. All right, so the second quarter, they're doing that little like Falcon flag thing. I don't know. It's happening though. They're 3 for 3 on third down conversions for the Bengals. 3 of 4 for the Falcons on third downs today. Time possession 6 for the Bengals, 8 for the Falcons, and the Falcons are driving here from the 31-yard line. 2nd and 4. Ryan looking. He's going to dump it off to Coleman, and Coleman's going to get the first down and about 3 yards more to the 37. Coleman has now 2 receptions for 22 yards. That's not including his rushing yards because I know that's been a few more. And Ryan gonna fake handing off again. He's gonna go deep here, or slightly deep. He's gonna overthrow his receiver. Sanu was the intended receiver, but he way overshot him. So 2nd and 10 now from the 38 still. Ryan in shotgun, backs to the left and the right. He's going to hand it off to Coleman, and Coleman is going to get across the 40 to the 43. As we dive under 14 minutes to go in the second quarter. So we're a minute in. 3rd and 5 coming up. Got halfway there. Will they get the next halfway? Falcons are still 3 of 4 on third down, 3.8 average yards to go. This will be a 3rd and 5. Ryan looking. He's going to throw here. He's launching one deep. Nope, he's just going to throw over the middle. It's going to be caught by Sanu for a Falcons first down. Ryan looking. He's throwing here. Ryan's throw is complete to Julio Jones down at the 31-yard line. So that's a first down. Julio Jones has 3 receptions for 52 yards now. As they are at the 31 and almost in the red zone. Ryan looking to throw here. He's rolling out. He might just take it himself. He tries to, but he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. All right, so 2nd and 10 now. Ryan under center. He's going to hand it off to Coleman, and Coleman is going to get to the 20 and down to the 16-yard line is where he goes. Actually, that was by Ito Smith. Lots of different running backs for the Falcons today. All right, 1st and 10 from the 18. So he was down 2 yards, and then he climbed like another 2. Climbed? I don't know. Ryan under center. He's going to hand it off to Ito Smith, and Smith is going to spin and get to the 17. That was a big play for one gain of a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Ryan gets the snap here. He's looking to throw over the middle. It's going to be caught wide open in the end zone. It's caught by 82. Don't know who that is, but we're trying to see who it is. But caught in the end zone, touchdown. And he was wide open. And I mean, like, wide open. No defender in the area. The defender was running there, but not. That was a 10-play, 75-yard scoring drive. The extra point by Matt Bryant is good to make it a 14-14 game. That was caught by Logan Paulson in the end zone for a touchdown. That took 4:09 off the clock. That was a 17-yard touchdown reception. And that was his first receiving touchdown since 2014. We're getting ready to go to the next drive here. Alex Erickson is back deep for the Bengals. Matt Bosher to kick it off here for the Falcons. And Andy Dalton will come back on offense for this next drive in this Week 4 game. 0-1 Bengals. Falcons who haven't played yet. And it's going to be a touchback for the Bengals here. 14-14 the score, and we have 11:03 to go in the second quarter. They're showing the defensive stats: 28th rush, 26th pass for the Falcons. Not good at all. Dalton can hand it off to Giovanni Bernard. Bernard is going to get up across the 25 to the 29, maybe 28. Actually, they're marking it back at the 27. Dalton looking. He's going to throw. It's going to be caught by Bernard, who spins again and gets to the 50 out there. Actually, it was caught by Walton. A lot of spinning going on in this game. He's at the 50-yard line, though, so good job by him. There we go. 9:43 left to go. 1st and 10 from the 49 of the Falcons. Dalton going to hand it off again to Bernard, and Bernard is going to lose some yardage, actually. So that might have been Walton. It was, yeah. 2nd and 12 now. Dalton looking, firing, caught by Eifert to get a 1st down. That's the guy who caught the touchdown earlier, the 1st touchdown for the Falcons. Now they're going for their 3rd touchdowns as we have 8:43 left to go in the 2nd quarter here. First and 10, Dalton looking. He's going to go deep, and it's going to be caught by John Ross. Touchdown, Bengals. And he is limping, and like a lot limping. 39-yard touchdown reception for him. And it looks like he's fine now. He's just jogging it off. So we'll see what happened here, if we can see anything. Wide open catch, and then, oh, did he pull a hamstring? That could have been. I think by the hit by the Falcons person, he like slammed into the hamstring and it might have tightened or something. Randy Bullock's extra point is good as the Bengals lead 21-14. Actually, after examination, it looks like he's grabbing his groin area and not the hamstring. It's on that left side, though, so we'll see if he can come back into the game later. $8:11 left to go. The Bengals are set to kick it off here for the Bengal. Randy Bullock set to kick it off here for the Bengals. Taking those all-important kickoff steps as we're about halfway through the 2nd quarter here in Atlanta. Kind of slips on the kickoff. I've done that before. It's not fun. Returned, though, from the 10 to the 15 to the 20 and down at the 22. The worst kickoff return this game. 8:06 left to go, so 5 seconds off on that kick return. Ryan changing the play call, back lined up to the left. Ryan's going to hand it off to Coleman, and Coleman is going to get about 3 yards as he is down on a pile of people. Clock is running though, so that's good. We can get the quarter keep moving. I always feel like the third quarter is the one that takes the least amount of time. I don't know why, but I feel like it always does. 2nd and 7 here for the Falcons, so gain of 3 on the play. Ryan under center. And he's going to hand it off here again to Coleman. And Coleman has a kind of a hole down to the 30-yard line. And he's going to be about a yard short of that first down. So 3rd and 1. And they're going to snap it here, and they're just going to try and sneak it, and I don't think he got there. I also disagree. I thought it was 3rd and 2, not 3rd and 1. I feel like that was a bad snap. Or bad placement of the ball. Bad spot. There we go. Got it. We're on game 4. We'll get better. Oh, so now they're saying it's a first down. Okay, so the yellow line or the orange line is unofficial. So I think the first down was at the correct spot, but the yellow line was, or orange line wasn't. First down snap here. Ryan's going to launch one deep over the middle. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Sanu. That's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Falcons coming up. So 2nd and 10. .6:33 left. Some guy on the sideline was like, "You want this water?" and just did like the stare. That was weird. From the 31-yard line, we have a timeout on the field for the Falcons. As we have 6:33 left in this second quarter. As we have a 2nd and 10 here. We have had no punts in this first half, so we'll see if that continues this whole game or just this half. Who knows? This is probably, if I had to say, this would be number 2 right now. Week 1, Tampa Bay, Atlanta, still number 1, then this, and then Cincinnati at Buffalo, and then the Chiefs-Chargers game. But we still have more than a half to go. Ryan takes the snap here. Coleman gets it, and he's going to get about 3 yards. Nearly up to the 35, but he might be there. No, he's going to be at the 34. And it looks like John Ross is just getting his groin, hamstring area massaged, and then he'll try and get back into the game. So he's going to be back in. That's good for him. Yeah. 3rd and 7 here for the Falcons. Ryan in shotgun with the back lined up to the right. Ryan takes the snap. He's looking. He's going to throw it here. It's going to be caught by... Is that Paulson again? No, it's Sanu, and that's going to be a first down for the Falcons. Sanu has 2 receptions for 22 yards, average of 11, because 22 divided by 2 equals 11. Yeah, we're not here to do math. This drive, 4 rushes, 2 passing yards, 23 yards in total. Ryan's going to fake handing off. He's launching one deep down the field to Sanu, and he's got it. First down, Falcons. I can confirm they're still doing construction because I can hear the digger up there backing up. First and 10, 4:30 left to go in this second quarter. From the 20, Ryan looking. He's just going to run with it. No, he's going to shovel it to Coleman, and Coleman is going to get down to the 14. Actually, that was by Ito Smith, the other running back. So 2nd and 5 now coming up. The clock is still running. Red zone, 9 touchdowns in the last 9 trips. Remember, they started 7 for 7 2 games ago. We'll eventually react to those. Ryan going to hand it off to Coleman, and Coleman is going to cut. Actually, that's by Smith, and he's going to get down about 3 yards. Now down at the 12. I don't want to jinx it, but there haven't been, I'm not sure if there have been any penalties in the second quarter. Let's try and keep it that way. It's going fast. It's fun. 3rd and 1 here. Because we're about to dive under 3 minutes from the 12-yard line. They need the 10. Actually, it's like at the 11 3/4 yard line. Ryan looking. He's going to throw over the middle. It's going to be caught by Ridley. Yeah, Calvin Ridley for the touchdown. 21-20 right now. Ryan is now 13 of 18 of the day for 2 touchdowns. So now, with 2:55 left, Matt Bryant is going to come on, and he's going to get the extra point. It's 21-21 tied with 2:55 left in the second quarter until halftime. I do think the Falcon Stadium is actually interesting. I wouldn't mind going to a game there, but I think the Falcons are going to suck this year. In 2026, I think they're going to be complete trash. I don't see them being good at all. Let me know in the comments what you all think, but I don't see them being good. They haven't been good in many, many years. We'll see if they get a win here. It's anybody's game right now. Matt Bosher is going to kick it off here, and it's going to be another touchback as Sean Smith does this. So Andy Dalton is 9 of 11 for 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. Matt Ryan is 13 of 18 for 175 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Ryan actually has a few more passing yards. 7 to be exact. But Dalton's now on offense to get more passing yards than Ryan. But we'll see how this goes. Dalton from the 25 or the 25-yard line. Dalton going to hand it off. No, he's going to throw it here. Fakes hand it off. He's going to go over the middle. It's going to be caught by Tyler Boyd for a Bengals first down. All right, 2:20 left to go in the second quarter. They can't take it down to the 2-minute warning. Dalton looking. He's going to fire over the middle. It's going to be a screen pass to Giovanni Bernard, and Bernard will get down and lose a few yards as we hit the 2-minute warning here. Hang on, y'all. My computer's about to die. There we go. So, 2 minutes left. So 21-21 all. Everybody's getting ready for halftime. This is a 1 p.m. kickoff game. So everybody's like, I'm ready to go eat something. Dalton looking over the middle. It's going to be caught. Spinning catch by Green down to the 49-yard line of the Bengals. Flag down, though. Of course, I screwed us. No flags this quarter, and now we have one. Sean Smith on the mic as the referee today. Pass interference, defense. But it's going to be declined because that was caught. It's going to be first down for the Bengals. So technically, we still have no foul because it was declined. $1:54 left. Sean Smith said something. Not sure what it was, though. As we get to the 49-yard line of the Bengals here. And it's going to be thrown by Dalton. It's going to be caught by Eifert for nearly a first down. There's a flag down, though. Hang on. Speaking of that, my favorite NFL team just sent out a poll and was like, what games are you most excited for? Flag down. Personal foul. Defense. It's going to be a first down. On Desmond Trufant, that was who the flag was on. Let's see if we can see what happened here. Oh, he kind of takes a swing. Oh my. It's getting risky out here. So the Falcons have 4 penalties for 46 yards. Bengals have 1 for 5. 1:45 left to go from the 26. Slant route to A.J. Green for Bengals. First down. And Dalton looking here on the next drive. And it's going to be caught by Giovanni Bernard, who's going to race down to the 1. Down at the 1, nearly a touchdown. As there's just over a minute to go. Actually, now exactly a minute to go. Don't forget, you can watch along on this game with the link in the description. It's probably too late saying that now since we have a minute left, but go do that for the next part. 48 seconds left to go. First and goal for the Bengals. Timeout by the Falcons here. .48 seconds left. Each team has 1 timeout. Falcons have ran more plays and has more yardage, but each team has 3 touchdowns, so pretty evenly matched here. So from the 1, Dalton going to hand it off to Bernard, and he is in for a touchdown, Bengals. .44 seconds for the Falcons to go drive down the field and do the same. And we're just making sure that he is in and that the knee wasn't down. I think he was. And here's the extra point. It's been confirmed. And here we go. Bullock on for the extra point. It's up there. And it's good. 28-21, 44 seconds to go in the half. This is Giovanni Bernard's 3rd career game with 2 touchdowns, so that's good for him. So don't forget, Eifert had a touchdown today, Bernardus had 2, and Ross had 1. So that's where we are right now. 13 of 15 for Andy Dalton, 197 yards, 2 touchdowns. And we are about to have Matt Ryan back out onto the field for this next drive. Probably the last drive of the half, to be honest. And here is Randy Bullock kicking off here for the Bengals. Kicked off. Again, slipped. Does this feel that slippery? Touchback. Out to the 25. So here's Ryan again. Ryan is going to get it out to Coleman, and Coleman is going to get out of bounds. The clock stops. Second down coming up. Second and 6 from the 29 of their own, of the Falcons, meaning. 40 seconds left. Ryan looking, and there's probably a flag down, or there's a timeout. There's a flag down. False start on the offense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Still second down. So, from the 24-yard line, now Ryan over the middle. It's going to be caught by Jones, who gets a few more yards all the way to the 39-yard line. First down, and they have one more timeout, but if they get into field goal range, they probably will use it for that. So they're not using one here. Ryan's not going to spike it. He's just going to run it again. He's going to throw it to Sanu, who's going to get out of bounds to stop the clock with 18 seconds left. Matt Bryant, the kicker, is practicing on the sideline. His target line is 39-yard line. 2017 long was 57 yards. So they have 16 yards to get into his range. From the 45, Ryan looking over the middle, incomplete. So there have been 0 punts, 0 turnovers, 0 field goals in first half since 1991. 3rd and 4 here from the 45. Still 16 yards to go for field goal range for Matt Bryant. 3rd and 4. Ryan looking, firing over the middle. Caught out of bounds by Julio Jones. 9 seconds left. 1st and 10. They still have a little bit of yards to go, but they have 9 seconds, so they have 1 play left, so they can take the timeout and snap it. And Matt Bryant, if they don't get it here, they might have to do a long field goal attempt, a new career long for him. They need about 6 yards to get into his range. It's going to be caught by Ito Smith, and Smith is going to slide down. He was so close. Oh, my God. He was so close to that field goal target line. He could have gotten there. He just slipped down. 2 seconds left. Matt Bryant out here to try the field goal. This will be a new career long for him. This season, he is 3 for 3 of field goals, long 52. And there's a timeout called by Atlanta so they can get set up, obviously. And I think they're all good here. Hopefully all the blockers and the punter and the kicker are out there. It's going to be a 55-yard attempt for Matt Bryant from the left hash. And timeout Bengals now to ice the kicker. So Matt Bryant has made 6 straight 50-plus yard field goals. Don't think this is a career long for him, but it could be. Doesn't say. 2 seconds left, so this will be the last play of the half no matter what. 55-yard attempt. Left hash from about the wing of the Falcon, like maybe an inch or 2 forward of the wing of the Falcon. Snap good, hold good, the kick is up there, and it is good. 28-24, halftime here in Atlanta. And I think that was a perfect kick. Yeah, he probably still had a few feet to go before it went down. So yeah, everybody's happy. Dan Quinn's happy. Matt Bryant is happy. And we are heading to halftime. And we'll be back with the third quarter coming up next. Stay tuned.